we have the perfect meal to munch on while you're watching some of your favorite shows.
Yeah, we'd like to welcome back to Delmarva Life Chef Jill Siena of Dover. Chef Jill does that.
That's
welcome
me.
to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back. It's always fun.
Yeah. So I see you have an air fryer out here.
Yes.
We had to tell Jimmy what it was. He said,
I know what it is.
let me take that back. Jimmy was talking about how you have one, but you really don't.
I've never tried it.
You never tried it.
I don't know how to do it.
So today is a day for.
Yes. Yes, and it is a game changer for a lot of households. And it doesn't just reheat and crisp up frozen stuff, which is what a lot of people think it does.
Right.
It is a meal solution, especially if there's only a couple people in your house or if somebody in your house doesn't eat something that everybody else eats.
Right, okay.
Which happens in a lot of households.
Yeah.
We have
So
one person that doesn't.
What are we making in it today?
So we're actually going to make a full meal for two, or for one with leftovers, because that's also a thing. So we're going to start with that, and then after we're going to have dessert, because I can't come here and not bring something sweet for Jimmy, because he gets really upset.
I love you so much.
So,
Okay, so what do we do?
so basically an air fryer is a tabletop convection oven. And what makes it different from the big oven that we have behind us is that it's very small. The square area inside is very small, which means it gets hot very quickly, it cooks very quickly, and it cools down very quickly, which in a hot Delmarva summer is very
very good.
effective.
Yeah.
Because by the time you get your oven hot, your meal's done in here.
Sure, sure.
So that's what we're using it for.
Okay.
Convection
Okay.
means there's an air fan in there. It's blowing around hot air very quickly, and that's what helps it cook things so much faster.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
So
What do we do?
we can have a meal done in like 22 minutes
Right.
versus however long it takes to preheat your oven.
Okay.
So
let's
do a full meal. So you already kind of alluded to we're having lemon pepper pork tonight
Yep.
for dinner. So I have a lemon pepper pork fillet here, and this is one that you buy at the store already marinated. But you can rub a piece of chicken breast and put it on here. You can do a strip steak on here. All protein works great in here for the most part. So that's here. How easy is that? Just take it out of the package, put it right on there.
right on there, yeah.
I have some broccoli spears here as well, and then I have a few red potatoes.
Okay.
Other vegetables that do really well are Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, asparagus. You have your summer asparagus is starting to come in.
Right.
Also works great in here. Carrots work great in here. And you can do sweet potatoes or squash or whatever you like to.
Nice.
But you just load up the tray.
Right.
I have a little bit of oil spray.
Uh-huh.
Because it's a very hot, dry environment, you want to lubricate things just a little bit. So a little bit of oil spray will help keep things from getting too crispy.
Because I remember Carol telling me one time, one of the wonderful things about an air fryer is you don't have all the oil.
Correct. So this fat-free oil spray
Right.
is the only fat I'm adding.
Boom.
Okay.
There you go.
And then I have some seasoning mix. This is just the stuff that I buy at the store, but you can use any seasoning that you like at your house, salt-free or whatever, and you just sprinkle that on there.
Okay.
Now the oil spray will also help your seasonings stick, which is good, so it won't blow off. Because again, it's very,
With all the air
it's
in there.
very airy in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So this is going to go right inside your air fryer basket. So I'm going to take the basket out,
Oh, you just set it right in there.
and this sets right inside.
So the tray
without
you're
losing my
on there-
potatoes, hopefully.
No, don't lose your
The
potatoes.
tray you were on there it came with the air fryer. That's what comes in the air fryer.
Correct.
Okay,
And that
gotcha.
sets right down inside, just like that. And then this goes in your air fryer, 325 degrees for about 25 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it. Walk away from it.
And
So
then
mine, it just turns on, and I hit bake, 22 minutes, and start.
Good grief, that is quick.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, it's even quicker in the Delmarva Life kitchen because
Right.
we have a finished one already here that we get to taste.
And about 25 minutes later, here is your done deal.
good.
So a couple forks for you, and if it's okay with you, I'll cut off a few pieces.
Oh, please. That would
Please.
be-
Yes. Is it okay? I think it is.
I sure hope so.
Here you go, Jimmy.
Isn't that funny? She asked if it'd be okay if she fed us. That's hilarious.
She knew the answer.
She knew the answer.
I
to that.
try really hard. So as you can see, the tenderloin, hopefully I'll be able to turn that so you can see it on the camera, still really juicy on the inside.
Yeah.
And that, what we're doing is we're actually crisping up the outside but leaving the tender center.
Okay. Well,
So feel free to enjoy,
Going in.
fork yourself a piece, and there's your main course.
Well, you mean you're not going to have a piece? Oh, okay.
You see all this?
We'll eat it. Oh, that's all yours. Okay,
Yeah, I'll
gotcha.
just-
I understand. Oh, my.
that's so tender and so good.
Yeah. So
And juicy. That has always been one of the big things for me is when it comes to something like this, it gets dried out real
yeah.
easy.
So bring the air fryer temperature down a little bit because it's a lot hotter in here than in your standard oven.
Okay.
And just keep an eye on the temperature and you'll be good to go.
Oh my goodness. Game changer. I know what I'm making
I feel like,
tonight,
I
maybe.
feel like
Okay.
maybe some dessert though now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Jill has that covered
She got
as
that?
well.
Yeah.
Up next, a recipe for an overstuffed cookie. We have the perfect way to celebrate with an overstuffed cookie.
Chef Jill Siena, I'm sorry, I'm going to introduce her again, with this sweet finish on this feast, overstuffed cookie. Explain.
Yes, so that's what we're going to do. I don't have a candle for you, Miss Pearl, but we'll celebrate in spirit. So, normally when you bake cookies, you have to preheat your oven, right? You have to make your dough, you have to scoop them all out, you have to let it, and it takes a while for that whole process. So a lot of people just bag it. Well, what if you could do a cookie for a couple people in an air fryer in maybe like 10 minutes?
Oh,
Nuh-uh.
where do I sign up?
Right here with me. So all you need really is an oven safe container like about this size. So I have these ramekins, which are porcelain. This is oven safe.
Yep.
And then you also can use like a glass Pyrex, just make sure it's oven safe, or you can use one of these silicone jobs. They all work fine.
They really work fine. Okay.
And it pops right out, which is very handy compared to this one.
Yeah, that makes
But
sense.
I have one in a ramekin for now. And this is just cookie dough, which you can make or buy. I'm not here to judge. You buy your cookie dough, that's totally fine. Either way, you're going to put a layer around the bottom, inside, and around the edges. So that it's
So it's almost like you're
completely
making
sealed.
a crust.
Make sure you show it to the camera.
Yeah,
So that's what we're doing is we're going to make a bottom so that when you carve it out, you'll be able to reach the cookie on the bottom.
Okay, so there's that.
So I'm going to hand this to Lisa.
Okay.
And we're making a Fluffernutter stuffed cookie. Are you familiar with the Fluffernutter? It is the state sandwich of Massachusetts.
Show me, please.
It is peanut butter and marshmallow.
Right.
So what I would love for you to do, Lisa, is put the marshmallow in there and unwrap those Reese cups and put those in there as well.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm going to have you do
Yes.
is take this remaining cookie dough and patty it for me into a round about that big around.
Okay.
And we're going to use it to seal the top.
So that amount, how thick does it need to be?
Maybe a half an inch.
Okay.
Not super.
And do I just like put them in there like that, or you
put them in there,
on
or
top?
stack them on top of each other,
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
It's going to melt. So
It's all gonna
either
melt,
way, it's going to
so-
be great.
Oh, look, some of it didn't get out.
Oh,
the
shucks.
wrapper.
That is,
That's
how
a
does
travesty.
that happen?
That's
I
a
wonder?
travesty.
Yeah.
And then we're
Is
going
it-
to,
yeah,
that's perfect. And then that goes right on top of there. You can use the plastic to help you or use your fingers. Get in there,
And just,
set it on top.
okay.
Yep.
Ooh, I wonder if you could use like chocolate chip cookie dough.
You can use any kind of cookie dough and any kind of filling. So if you're not a peanut butter person, you most definitely can do anything in here, including like pie filling or chocolate or anything that you like can go in here.
This is dangerous because it's too
Boom, stuffed
easy.
cookie.
I'm curious how this is really going to wind up. Okay, so it goes, you were saying this is a little different.
Yeah, so this one's a little smaller, and this one
Okay.
has a dial on the front instead of the digital.
Right.
There's also some air fryers that look like toaster ovens that have the glass front. They'll work too.
Had one in my college dorm room.
So as long as it says air fry, these recipes will work for you.
Okay.
Okay.
So this goes in, and you can do 2 or 3 of them, however many fit inside your air fryer. And this goes to 300 degrees for about 10 minutes.
And you don't have to preheat it or anything?
Nope, it's perfect. And about 10 minutes later, give it like 12 because the ramekin's hot.
Right.
You end up
Ooh.
this.
That
a
is
little flourish.
impressive. Can you imagine putting that out for dessert? People would think that you were like a
wait a
master chef.
minute, wait a minute.
Oh, there's more to go.
I'm gonna put some Rocky Road on that.
Oh.
Now you're good. And you step back and let the magic happen.
Mike, yeah, you might want to clear out because there's
Okay.
some magic about
So
to
Jimmy,
happen
you
around
can
here.
just go ahead and take the first bite. You have been waiting all hour.
And make sure you show them the middle, because
Right.
that's the
Yeah.
best part.
Oh,
You
okay.
got to get down into the middle.
That means we get down in the middle.
And this is
Oh,
really
this is
easy,
one.
and you can put it together in no time.
So, oh my goodness.
Look at that chocolate.
Look at this.
Hopefully they
Doesn't
don't
that
have any
look
peanut
good?
allergies.
Let me
All right,
tell
good.
you how good it tastes.
Yeah.
Let me get out of the way so Lisa can get in
Yeah,
there.
well, he's taking his good old time. Oh, it's still warm.
Yeah, you can do that, right? You have a couple people over, a couple of these.
I'm trying to get
They
it
wouldn't
so
get
that
any
you
of
can
it.
see the middle right
And
there.
before your oven's even preheated, you're done.
Look at that. Look at that deliciousness in there.
The magic of an air fryer.
Yep, that's it.
Chef Jill Siena, thank you so much for, again, tickling our taste buds with tastes that we would have never thought of before.
You're very welcome.